guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a delicious spinach recipe that you can serve with anything or eat by itself. These are all the ingredients you'll be needing to make this delicious soup. First, we'll be starting with the salmon. So I am using filleted salmon that has been deboned, and then I cut it in bite-sized pieces. Some chopped onions, bell pepper. I have my rosemary salt here, some spinach that has been washed and chopped, and then tomatoes blend. This has tomatoes, pepper, garlic, and onions, and of course some olive oil. So we'll start by seasoning the salmon. To do this, I use just a little bit of olive oil, some white pepper, and then I will be adding the rosemary salt. I'm keeping the flavors for this fish very simple. I don't want to overboard it or just put so much seasoning in it. I like this recipe, especially the way I make it, because the flavors are just very simple and just taste awesome. Already the rosemary salt is filled with herbs, so that kind of balances out the rest of the flavor of the fish. You can see how beautiful that rosemary salt looks. So it has rosemary, garlic, some sage in it. I think I'll show you how to make that. Then I'll just mix our fish together, make sure the seasoning gets in everywhere, like it's all combined. The next thing I'll do is preheat the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then on the baking sheet I'll be adding a liberal amount of olive oil and spreading that around. I put some foil paper on my baking sheets because this is just for easy cleanup. And then after I have spread all that extra virgin olive oil all around, I will begin by placing my fish. So I do this by placing them skin side down individually on the baking sheet. I try to place each one by itself with none of it overlapping, and then I will be baking it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Halfway through, I will turn the fish over to the other side so that we can get an even baked fish. Then we will get started on our spinach sauce. To do this, I'm just adding some extra virgin olive oil again, not so much, but just enough to cover the bottom of my pot. And then I added chopped onions, and I will be cooking this until the onions is translucent. Then I will be adding the tomato blend. You can find how I make this blend in my previous videos. However, I do not have a dedicated video to it yet. If you would like to see a dedicated video of how I make the tomato blend, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will surely do that. I will just mix this all up together and cover it to cook until all of the liquid in the blend has dried up. And this is what it would look like when all of its liquid has been dried. And so this is when I start to season the sauce. So some scotch bonnet powder, some seasoning powder, and of course a little tiny bit of the rosemary salt. The reason I love this rosemary salt is because it's already been infused with like herbs, and so it just adds like a great flavor to this, to any dish for that matter. I use it for steak, for beef, and also fish. Now I will begin by adding the spinach into the sauce. I'll be doing this in batches because for a couple of reasons. Number one, I do not want to overcook my spinach. Number two, I have a small pot. And then number three, it kind of allows me control the amount of spinach that gets into the sauce. I don't want it to just for the spinach to be overboard. I need it to be quite balanced, and yes, this gives me that. So yeah, I continue to put it in batches, and this is what you want it to look like. Remember, do not overcook your vegetables. Now I'll be adding bell peppers. I just use the red one. You could use any color that you like. As you know, it's a great way to add more vegetables into your meal. If you've stuck with me up until this point and you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, and yeah, leave a comment. So we're almost done with this sauce at this point. You can see the beautiful char and crisp on the fish. Now we will be adding the fish into our soup or sauce, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just begin by adding all of it, right? I'll add everything all at once and mix it up together, and pretty much that is it. Like, that is how easy it is to make this spinach sauce with salmon. I want to see how you will customize this. You can use any kind of fish or meat, or just make it by itself if you don't eat meats and fish. But basically, this is what it would look like. You can serve it with some rice like I did here, or you can just eat it by itself. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for being here. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.